Welcome back to my channel. And firstly, I'm gonna say a big up to Miss Donna and the planker donors who come on board the weekend and bless up the people them with them grocery, the children them with them books, and the baby mother with her kids. Yeah, that was something nice to talk about, but from that it's turned into a negative thing, yeah, because Michelle Ladonna run out now, and talking about some jacket story, yeah, some jacket story Michelle run out upon now. So jacket joke, yeah. So there was a joke, yeah, some joke went on down the shop when the lady went to a bookstore, and so there was a joke about some child being a jacket. Yeah, and you know what jacket mean, and it say it don't belong to the man, but the woman said it belonged to the man, and the man think of him picnic. I don't know if him picnic. Yeah, so really it's not a joke. It can be a serious thing, and it's a very sensitive thing. But people like to joke about things, and yes, the lady was wrong to joke like that, but at the same time she apologized. And somebody, reason with Chin, I was listening to a blog, and she was saying that she was explaining it, and she says that Miss Donna thought say that the man grab a child randomly to get a book. Yeah, or to get books. So that's really what went on. So that's when she said that, and then she realized what she said, and she tried to repair it. Yeah, she tried to apologize and so on. So at the end of the day, the lady is not perfect. She's human, and yes, she needs to think outside the box and think carefully when she talks. Yeah. But sometimes people, I find sometimes people in Jamaica, them kind of joke that they run, and people don't even batter an eyelid and offended by it, yeah. So, people are saying it could cause problems, and yes, it could, but, it's been said, and she said it, and she apologized for it. So, why Michelle now, who's supposed to be a so-called social media acquaintance or whatever, I don't know, so she run out with it. Yeah, she run out with the story, and she's saying, oh, the lady chat too much, and she's so upset about it, so upset. You would have think said the lady say a fear picnic is a jacket. Yes, she was so upset. And we're not saying Michelle can't talk about these things, because she's a blogger or a vlogger or whatever she calls herself. And she can come out and talk about whatever she wants to talk about on her platform. Nobody can stop anybody from talking about what they want to talk about on their platform. However, it's the way she put it across to the audience, and as people gonna say, she sounds like a hater. And she could go on about Yuri and Miller, and how the lady must vet these people before she take them on a charity, because something not right about him. So she's that on the young lad again, and I'm thinking, but I'm sure these people being vetted. They go to the Star, they went different places, and I'm sure the lady knows that she has to vet them. Yeah. So, she went to the university to pay the young lady's university fee, and she went to, the other guy was on urine. She would have vetted him too. So I don't understand. I'm sure she said she spoke to teachers and so on. So I don't get Michelle at times, really and truly. And if Michelle was my acquaintance, I would say, no, sir. I would have to say, no. I wouldn't have anything to do with Michelle. I wouldn't be talking to Michelle behind the scenes at all, because Michelle sound really, really like she has got an agenda with the people them to bring the lady down. Or maybe Michelle doesn't think, she's saying that the lady don't think, but she's not thinking outside the box either. She's not choosing her words carefully. That's what I'm gonna say. She's not choosing her words carefully. She could have come out and said to the lady, it was a sensitive matter. You should have handled it in a different way. But when you're saying you chat too much and it's like you're trying to going on like she's a little child and you're telling her off. No, sir. This isn't normal at all. And that's all I got to say. And this little bit that Michelle needs to choose her words carefully and her topic carefully, because what she's saying that the lady chat too much, but Michelle, you chat too much too. I'm gonna say yes. Anyway, we're moving on to the next thing now. So it was the Marga Man saga from the other day. I did want to touch, but I never get round to it. But this is coming perfect with this scenario now. So Marga Man come out and he was talking up the things them. And I don't know. Him come out to talk, to vent and so on and so on. But the only little thing, I'm not going to say much on it, to be fair, because I don't know. I'm a little bit confused about it. I don't really know. So I was thinking, he's upset. He's upset Miss D. Yeah, he's upset her for some reason because he must have tell her that she chat too much too. So she's upset by it, and she must have said something about it on a platform. I don't know. I don't really know what was said anyway. But the part that I didn't get, he was going on about what was he going on about now? He's going on about, she said this and she said that about, that he mean I look boy, so she said on the platform about, I mean that look help and so on, and he is a very proud man and all these things. But I'm sure he knew that he was going on the live. Yes, he was going on the live and people gonna see him on the live. And the lady was saying she only asking for a little help for him and so on. So I didn't know say she gonna draw for your camera. She didn't just put him on live without him knowing what the score. So that's the little part I couldn't understand either. And was saying people saying I'm grateful and all these things, but him comfy telling story. But that was another thing I thought, you've given certain people haters things to talk about too. Because he mentioned about the picnic and all this, bringing the child there and so on. But anyway, the part that I thought when I saw that video when the lady was collecting the money for him at the time, and I was watching the video, and then she said she gonna deal with the hardware and so on and so on, and she didn't give him the funds. So me could see them never pleased about that. Yeah, me could have see them did want the funds in him and to deal with it. So keeping back the money, I think that's where he might carry belly. That's my opinion. Anyway, it's my opinion. What me gonna say? Yeah. So yeah. So he mean that carry belly this so. Him not happy say him wasn't in control of the money here. Yeah, the money, for the materials and so on. So that's all I'm gonna say about that part. I'll get into the rest of it anyway. But another little thing that I see going on is the glitz and glams and Rose Kitchen and Dimes Million and all kind of millions problems are going. Yeah. So this is what I think. The social media, yes, is not a nice space, yes. And people need to protect them peace on social media, because there is at the bit that Rose said yesterday that I thought to myself, oh my God, this lady don't in and out mix up, and people trying to draw in a mix up because her name or her page appeared on somebody's platform, yeah, and she wasn't even at home, she wasn't on social media, but somebody using her name, so say she a cuss out, it look like say she a cuss out glitz and glam and so on. Yeah. So now it draw her in a contention and arguments with Alicia, yeah. So this is it how people are so messed up on social media and just like to see the bagger and the casa and the drama and the mix up. So they'll do anything. Cause I remember them do that to Kingston 13, somebody that used theme name to and making out say my cuss out the cuss out Miss D too. Yes, I remember that a little while back. So this is it. This is what people do. Yeah, they do it a lot. Yes, and there is a lot of issues. People with issues on social media, and they do things. Yeah, because they find it fun. Yeah, but what's fun to them is not fun to other people. Because some people are very sensitive, and they get very upset. When they get drawn into things where they're not involved in, and this is how you know conflict, contention, and everything start on social media because of these people, the miscreants, and the people then that go around to create the problems on social media with them fake page and all these things. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna say. That all these people know how to do all kind of things, to Photoshop, to cut and paste and when I do against splice and dice and all these things. I know how to do all these things to create war and problems on social media, which is really, and it's so sad because it's the peace on social media. No, now go happen when certain people dep on social media, yeah. So I think people need, we need to step back sometimes and watch less of the negative things and go to the positive platform